if these things continually arise for you, as they seem they do, you need to look at the middle of them. Like where do they come from? Is there a story about them? The story is just a way to locate them, but do you know where these feelings originate from that allow for these kind of experiences to happen?
I think it's just that if I have in that moment, I think if I thought to myself that if I just had the one I the girl I love along with me, so saying the word, it just takes a lot of courage for me to just say it.
I understand. There's zero judgment here, by the way, so just express totally freely and openly.
That's I can say it because I'm tired of saying the one, the person, so that
Right.
people around don't know the gender of the person or
Who
whatever.
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares.
And
This is
then
just this is just for you. Just like allow it. The more freely you can express, the more freely you can be open, fully yourself, the easier this will be for you.
I was like, maybe just if I have the girl who I love and who loves me, this human being be with me for the entire life with me, and like that ideal,
Hmm.
not ideal, but just what I want really. I don't
Hmm.
know that ideal scenarios or whatever. This is just what I want. Like just
So
have that.
can I interrupt here a little bit?
Yes.
So right now you're placing a lot of like your idea of a perfect reality onto another person. And the more we can shave off the details of this story, the more to the center of it we can get to and then heal that. And so try to shave off some of the details of this story. What ultimately are you seeking in that relationship? Like is it safety? Is it like like a certain sexual expression? Is it like like just happiness, contentment, or like what is it that you're seeking? What's the actual emotion, emotive feeling that you're seeking?
I think that I mentioned earlier, which was that yearning for love,
Hmm.
which has
Good.
been there like lifelong. It has been just there, and I think I put this person to this person to come into my life and just take that place, and I'll be good.
Perfect. No, well, before you get too far away from it, you've located the center of it. You've located what the feeling is that you ultimately want. And you've also located in that, you've located your disharmony with that feeling.
I've been
So,
aware of this yearning for love, and I
but you've
want,
been avoiding it.
but I don't know how to. I don't have a solution for it. Only solution I feel for it is that if this person comes and takes this place, I'll be
That's
good.
a story. That's a
Yearning
story.
for love will go away.
I
Like
don't
this,
want,
I still get.
I don't, if you're really seeking healing here, I don't want you to get too far away from the truth here. And so we've already found it. We've already found what it is. Can you bring your full awareness into that sensation? What does it feel like when you go to the center of it without the story? Like, what is the vibrational feeling in the center of your being, in the center of your heart? This feeling, this longing for love. What does that feel like?
Oh wow. Oh, like I can try and help you visualize it so that maybe I can express that sensation.
Sure.
So it is here,
Hmm. Good.
and it's just wanting something like
Hmm.
just, just give it to me. Like it's just yearning for love. I can only describe it in these words, and it's just like a
What if
lot of
the what if the awareness with which you're observing this sensation right here in the center of your being, What if the awareness that you're bringing to that situation is already the completion of that love that you seek? Can you meet these two?
It's so strong that I'm not able to go around it and be aware of it.
Can you go to the middle of it? Can you just sit in the middle of it?
It's like
Mhm.
getting,
There's a tense vibration there, isn't it?
yeah.
But
This
by
is,
sitting there and just allowing it to be, allowing it to unravel, you can do there's a couple of things we can do here. You can breathe into that space. So take a couple deep breaths is what I would recommend right now. And envision just pure awareness or pure light coming in and filling the center of that space. And then as you breathe out, allow that energy, however you visualize that energy, to be expelled from this center core. Take at least 3 breaths right here, because this might be the most important thing you do. Take at least 3 deep breaths of pure love and light into the center of this space.
so I tried. Let's just do this before there's this restriction that also happened when I used to try to do the meditation you had put, where the light enters and let the light flow. So the mind tries to even corrupt that in the sense that is this light safe? Is this light correct? Is this one? Is this color? Is this the color? Or this one? Is this color you want? Or this one? Or maybe
You
this
can
one?
you can never go wrong with the pure light of awareness, the light by which you are aware. There's a light that allows you to see all of this, that allows you, even when your eyes are shut, there's a light with which you are aware. That's the light I'm talking about. It's colorless.
Hmm.
But that is your ultimate essence. And if you can bring that into the center of that, you can allow these discordant energies to kind of dissipate. So you can breathe this light of awareness into the center of it. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to do anything with it. Just breathe that light into the middle of it and allow whatever happens to happen. Allow whatever is here to be. Whatever sensations come up for you, allow them to be there. They're okay. If you can be okay with whatever's here right now for you, to the degree of okayness, they'll be healed and dissipate and leave you forever. And they'll be replaced in direct proportion with the love that you always are, the love that you already are, the love that is pure awareness. Because pure awareness is pure acceptance. Pure awareness is unconditional love. Unconditional love is full acceptance. If we can bring those qualities here, healing takes place. Take your time.
Lord, the mind says and the belief says that what you're exhaling, you are, leaving that energy out, and people would get affected by this energy. The world, the planet would get affected by this energy. The environment would get affected by this energy. And this energy that you have just exhaled is going to float around in the consciousness or in the atmosphere of the planet and affect someone else.
The world you experience will be healed in direct proportion to your own healing. That's why this is so important. This kind of healing is the healing that very few humans ever do in their lifetime, but it's the most direct way of completely healing the conditioning of consciousness.
So I got you. So the so what I exhale will not float around in the air or hit someone.
That's
And
just a mental story. No, no, no. What you expel is gone forever because it actually never was.
I will also not hit back into it and get it back into it.
Nope. You're not going to rebreathe in the discordant energies. No.
Okay.
The mind does all sorts of goofy shit, but really all this is a way of bringing full love and acceptance into the heart of a discordant energy. And met with full love and acceptance, discordant energies dissipate. You find the untruth of them. If you can locate, that's why I was trying to get you to locate the actual tactile, visceral feeling that is in the center of your core that feels that it is unworthy of love. The more you can feel into that and locate it and understand exactly what this feels like, the more transparent it will become. And in that, it'll dissipate and leave you. It will be gone forever. And as it leaves you, it leaves the world. It leaves
And when
existence.
I exhale it, it's dissolved.
It's
It's gone.
dissolved.
And it's like here, 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 it's here. And and when I feel into it, it gets me to even stop breathing and really just stops me from it is so it's clinching.
Yeah, that's the rigidity. That's what a condensed energetic vibration feels like. It feels very rigid, it feels condensed, confined, claustrophobic. You can even feel a little nauseous when you get into these spaces. But that's why it's important to bring full love and awareness into these, because in that you explode those things apart.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's. So look, so because this might be the most important thing you ever do in your lifetime. Because if you can really release this, the joy and freedom with which you'll now explore and express in the world is unconditioned. You'll the feeling of unworthiness for love is one of the things that humanity really needs to heal.
Mm.
And and it needs to be done on the individual level. No one can do it for you. And so everybody needs to do this. And so if so I'll guide you through it again because
Yes,
this is worthwhile if you'd like.
yes, yes, we'll do this.
Okay.
Just when you said the joy and that would come up, the mindset that's impossible.
Of course.
Like
Don't listen to the mind. Don't listen to the stories of the mind. We're dealing with things on an energetic level. Like in therapy, in traditional like talk therapies, you deal with all these energies on the basis of the mind. You know, they ask you what the story's about, and then you talk about the stories, you try to work through the stories. That's all well and good, and it works very well. But it's working on a periphery level. What we're doing here is working on the energetic level, which is where those stories originate from. And so it's much more direct, much more effective, and much more healing if you can really do it.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So feel that feeling of unworthiness again, or unworthiness of love, this longing for love that you think is outside of you or that you can't ever attain. This feeling that love is just not possible for you, like true love is not possible for you. Like locate the center of that and locate what it feels like.
Oh, sorry.
Don't forget to breathe. Yeah, and if whatever emotions come out, whether it's tears or laughter or crying, whatever it is, that's just another physical expression of this release. And so it doesn't matter what this looks like. I'm sure you've seen people go through all sorts of different healing modalities, and even like entheogenic medicines, ayahuasca or whatever people use oftentimes when there's an energetic release, it looks like crying or weeping, wailing. It can look all fucking crazy. And so like when we're dealing on with healing modalities on the energetic level, it can look like anything. And so don't worry about it. But can you locate the center of where it feels like this discontent or unworthiness is? You said it's in the middle or core of your being, but what does it vibrationally feel like? Without a story, like energetically, where is it and what does it feel like to be in the middle of that? To not look at it from the outside, but to actually sit in it as it. What does that feel like?
It's not so bad.
Are you in the middle of it right now? Have you, are you sitting in it?
It's here. I
Good.
don't understand, but I
So now just breathe. Imagine the breath coming into the center of this space. Take some really deep breaths, and as if like that breath is going all the way to the core, to the center of this energy, wherever this energy is felt in your body, breathe into that space. And know that this breath is carrying the light of awareness. And as the light of awareness reaches this space, it doesn't matter what color it is, it's just fully accepting what is. And as it accepts what is, notice any change in the feeling of these vibrations. How does it change? How is it morphing as you bring full awareness and the light of breath to this space?
it's feeling easier, little easier to feel it.
As you locate any discordant energies here, just go towards them. You are the light of awareness going towards them. And in your light, can a shadow exist? In your light of awareness, can a discordant energy exist? They can't. So go towards them. You're clearing out stuck energies, and so keep going towards them. In this exercise, you are the light of awareness. Don't forget to breathe.
I'm currently here, here.
Yeah, keep following it around. Follow it around with the awareness, no matter where
But
it goes in your body.
the pain is here, but I'm everywhere else in the body. But I'm not able to, there's this is here, and I'm everywhere else, and it hits a wall. Feels like
There's no wall. There's no wall. That's what the mind says. Awareness can go anywhere. Awareness is infinite. It can go anywhere. There's no wall awareness cannot penetrate. Bring your awareness into the middle of it. Notice how sensations change while you do this. This is an exercise in love, in acceptance, accepting what is, healing conditions at their core. This is where all these false stories of unworthiness originate. And if we can locate the core, the factory in which those stories of unworthiness emanate from, and bring full awareness into it, soon we'll discover the transparency of them. They never existed. We only thought they existed because we never looked. The darkness can only be where the light of awareness is not. And so as we bring the light of awareness into the dark spaces, the places we were too fearful to look, we heal those spaces. We've brought light into those spaces and therefore dissipated these illusory, false, discordant energies. You are always just the pure light of awareness. Wherever this healing light of awareness goes, things are freed. Boundaries and limitations dissipate and fade. You are the reality in which these things apparently gained their existence, what are untrue for you. You are worthy of love because it's your nature. Breathe into this realization. With our breath, we ground it. Take your time and follow your intuition. You are the loving light of awareness. And so wherever you go, you heal. And don't forget to breathe.
Better.
Shake it out if you need to. Yeah. Work it out.
It's better.
Yeah. This is a direct mode of healing. And you are worthy of love because you are love. It is your nature. If you exist, the substance of your reality is love.
Whenever you say that, every time you say that, and every time Bashar says that, and every time you say that, I feel really, I, me, you
You.
know,
The mind can say whatever story it wants, but the mind stories are untrue. It's just the movie. The light of awareness is what you are, and the light of awareness is love. Pure awareness is pure acceptance, and pure acceptance is unconditional love. This is your nature. So the more you can bring this realization, this understanding into whatever dark places in the mind or the heart or wherever you visualize them to be, you heal. And in healing yourself, you heal the world.
wow. Are people really reflections of in a mind? Are they not real people? This we explored.
Well, everybody is real, but only in the sense that everybody, including yourself, is a modulation of pure awareness. So yes, they exist just as much as you exist.
Yeah.
They're all the same thing.
Yeah.
You and them are the exact same thing,
It's,
looking from different perspectives, of course, through the conditioning of mind, which is why they appear to have different qualities.
that's a deeper topic. I think I should just first work on this more, and that would that understanding or whatever it would just, I don't need to go after it and understand.
Right. The mental understandings will take care of themselves. You don't got to worry about anything the mind says. Just try to heal the discordant energies on the level in which they exist by bringing the pure light of awareness into the center of them. And you don't have to do anything actively. Just by bringing the pure light of awareness into the center of wherever you feel the stuck energies are, they heal automatically. Awareness is the healing modality. Pure awareness with no agenda. Pure awareness, pure allowance, acceptance of whatever is.
It did make me did not, I felt nausea coming up, I felt everything coming.
Yeah, because we're multidimensional beings on a relative level. And so these stuck energies, as they like flow out from our consciousness, they also flow through these other dimensions of reality, which is our physical selves. You know, the physical self is just one layer or dimensional uh, presence of our being. And so, yeah, you can feel them flowing into the body, and they can feel like, sore muscles or like sore, tense, you know, places in the body, or nausea or crying, like I said, or it can look like anything. It's fine. It's just things working through. So just allow them to work through. And breath is your best friend. So just breathe through these experiences, and with breath, with each new breath, you're bringing in fresh, new, clean light and breathing out just the gunk. And don't worry about where it goes. It doesn't go anywhere. It just dissipates. Yeah, it's gone.
Coming to this one thing, I think everything's connected. I understand that, but time, like I, I understand that time is thought. So as our first thought is, I think, our first thought is I.
Mm-hmm.
I is a thought,
Mm-hmm.
and it's time. That's where the time starts when
Yeah, there
the
could be different ways of visualizing it. You could say that I is the timeless self. It's just presence of being. And then the I am, condenses the pure presence of being, which is timeless and formless, into time and form, time and space.
yeah, we would call that I as well, like the ultimate I, which is everywhere and there's only one, and
Right.
that's I.
Yes.
I'm talking about the I that when we think of something and we just before thinking of another thing, to be able to think of another thing or another person or anything else, we need to create an I, and we create that I, and that first thought is I, and that's where the time starts.
Mm-hmm.
With first thought, the time starts, and moreover, if I do this task in time, if I finish my school work in time, then I will get the time to do what I really want. And then if I fail in that I will not be able to take. So
Yes, you will. The mind is always afraid of failure, but everybody fails. It's part of life. Who cares? Just do your best and let go. Just do your best. That's all you can do. It's all anybody can do. Like the mind is trying to compartmentalize all these things. Clearly, your mind is highly analytical, and it's trying to compartmentalize and rationalize all these things. And just do your best, and let it go. Who cares? If you fail, you fail. Do your best. Do your best, and like with anything, let go of attachment to outcome.
I would die if I fail in that.
No, you won't.
Won't-
No, you won't. Everybody fails. It's part of life. It's part of the lesson of physical existence. Becoming okay with failure.
And it's okay, even if I fail in it, at least enjoy I would have fun doing it and
And even
enjoy doing it. Even though I don't care if I fail in it. Like I would just enjoy dancing. I would just
yeah,
enjoy.
life is a dance. Life is a play. Just dance. Just play. And then let go. Let go of attachment. If you fail, if you fall, who cares? Falling is literally part of dancing. Every dancer who's ever danced has fallen. It is what it is. It's fine. Who cares? Just dance. Just go with it. Just do
Because
your
it's fun.
best.
Yeah.
Do your best and let go. You're as free as you allow yourself to be. And so when you release attachments to any outcome, you're allowed to just freely express in the world. And that's really the goal here. If non-duality doesn't result in a more free way of living life, then what the fuck is the point?
Mm. Say it again.
If non-duality, enlightenment, liberation doesn't result in a better way of living life, then what's the point? Who cares? Just do it after you die then. Become enlightened after you die, which doesn't happen automatically, by the way. You're still just consciousness after death, like
Oh.
you are right now.
Oh.
But Oh, was that a revelation?
Yeah. Oh, oh my God. Then why worry about it even now?
Yeah, you don't have to. It's just another way
Even
that
if,
mind is
even
playing.
if after I die, I still have to work upon it, then why worry so much about it now? Like,
Right. Yeah.
happen
Yeah.
when it
The
happens.
consciousness that you are right now is the same quality of consciousness that you will be after you die. The only thing that happens is your belief in body identification dissipates. And then you're just free flowing consciousness. You're just consciousness. But you're still the same consciousness that you were here in life. You're just now timeless and spaceless. You now operate from a different dimensional realm, but you're still just consciousness. You're still the same consciousness that you are right now after death. You just release the idea that you were this body form. And so, like, there is a certain degree of liberation in that because all the,
So there are many of the many still remains there as well. Like there are many of us
yes,
in the consciousness.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, individualization of consciousness, it's not actually segmented. It's not, there's actually no boundaries. So there's more of a fluid flowing. You can tune into any level of consciousness because you are just that. So there's more of a free flowing, free exchange of conscious modulations. Not a whole lot changes after death. It is liberating in a sense that, like, a lot of our stuck energies are involved with body mind identification, and of course, those all leave. But just think of how many things in consciousness have nothing to do with the body. Like your idea, which is a false idea that you are unworthy of love, that's not really in the body, that's in consciousness. And so that will stay in consciousness if you don't heal it. You can heal it here or you can heal it there, but at some point in consciousness, you got to let go of the rigid structures that happen within it, like the idea of unworthiness.
I'm relieved to know that like it's not that I'm running out of time to become enlightened.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
this
can
will perpetuate into infinity.
and I can it can happen in its time when it is meant to happen. I can do it in its in time when it is when I have to do it.
You're ultimately a timeless being, so it doesn't matter when you do this. Yeah, you can let go of it.
The pressure.
Yeah,
I don't have to
totally.
do it before I die.
Right. There's no timeline on this.
And then there was a mind that used to tell me, then if you're waiting to do that, then if you die, you'll anyway get enlightened, so don't worry about it. But that wasn't good enough for the mind. No, I want to get enlightened before I die. That way I will have achieved something. that,
The
that's
mind is the
gone.
one saying that. Yeah.
That's gone now. I'm
Yeah, good.
relieved.
Good. Yeah, I mean the reality of this is you should feel more freedom with each new realization. And so that's why we're doing it.
Wow. It's
But there's no
nice.
timeline on this. So you can release all of that.
Yeah.
Your true being is timeless. It does not care when you realize your true and ultimate nature. Because in reality, you're already that. So there's no rush.